What's up YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So today we're going to do a CGC unboxing. Actually it's 3 separate orders that we're going to condense into one video. You're not going to want to miss the books that are in here. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done a haul, so had 2 orders come in recently, and I had another order that I just hadn't shown to you guys, so I want to share that. And you know, let's just go through the books and take a look. This is the biggest disappointment. We'll start out right out the bat. This is Chamber of Chills #1. Gorgeous Bronze Age horror. I thought this was around a 9.2. For it to come back at 8.5, I think this book got graded harshly. If it had more value, I would probably try and send it in again. I should have pre-screened that book. This book came from a recent collection. I'm super happy with that. But wow, how the mighty have fallen. This is Captain America #6, first appearance of the Winter Soldier. Just one of the most iconic books of the modern era. This is just a great read. You took a character who had been gone for so long in Bucky Barnes and returned him with a great twist. I mean, it transcribed fantastically in the movies. So, but this book, nowhere near what it used to be, but it still commands a decent price. Another book, and you're gonna see, you know, the market has corrected itself, but I think there's still a little room. I think it's still the time. I was talking with a couple of guys on Instagram. It's still the time to buy your big keys right now, because you're getting them at a rate that I don't think they'll ever go a little. It's going to go down a little bit more, but not much more, and then it's going to soar. You're seeing some of the bigger keys already start to pick up again. So, but a great book, and this is Saga #1. Unfortunately, it came back at 9.6. I was hoping for the 9.8. I've gotten a couple of these in the 9.8, but even a 9.6, this is a great book. 9.8s are going for about $400 still, $360 to $400. At one time, this was like an $800 book in its height, but still, just a great read. If you like independence, this is a fantastic book for you guys to get. This is a book that I'm a fan of. But I'm a fan of this guy's art. You speak in the 90s to me, early 90s, this guy was doing X-Men and everything else, and then he went over to Image, and he started Battle Chasers over there, and that's Joe Mads. And this is Battle Chasers #1. This is the Red Monica variant. Nice, tough book to find, and this book carries a nice premium. Really nice book to get at a 9.8. This is the Another Universe variant, and I don't believe they even exist anymore. And then this one is the gold version. So the difference is the Battle Chasers tattoo on her butt cheek is gold foil on this one. That's the only difference. You'll see it right there. But again, another book. I carry some weight. Had this in a modern collection, and I'm not a DC guy per se. I do read some DC, but it's more the Batman, Flash, and, you know, I've read Crisis, all of those things. But characters like this, I did not read. And this book had a lot of spec, and this is the first appearance of Mr. Terrific. This is Spectre #54. And when you see the price on this book, you're like, wow, surprising. Still, this book maintains a lot of weight. Now, this is one of my best finds. Probably one of my best finds of 2023. I'm going to tell you why, because I was flea market hunting. If you see my whole videos from the flea market, and I believe it was right around Baltimore Comic-Con's weekend, and there were not a lot of people at the flea market that are usually there, the comic guys. So I basically had free reign, and there was maybe 2 of us. There was somebody in front of me. They went through a short box, 2 short boxes, and they passed up on some books as I was looking over the shoulder, just waiting in line. And this is the all-new Wolverine #2, first appearance of Gabby. This is the Marquez variant. And I think I got this for $2.50. And I think that's a great ROI. You tell me what you think. Probably my best find, just because it was a 9.8. And you know, when you're getting books in flea markets, condition is always an issue. A lot of times, either the vendors at the market don't know how to handle them, or the books have been beat up, you know. classic Bronze Age key. Batman 232, first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, 5.0, mid-grade. But mid-grade is better than no grade in this book. Great book to own in the collection. If you're a Batman guy, gotta own first Ra's al Ghul. Minute I saw this book, and big shout out to Mike at Main Street Comics. He had this book and he was ready to put it up. He hadn't even priced it. I saw it. I asked him if it was for sale. He said it was. He priced it out, gave me a fair deal on it, and I scooped it up. And right after I scooped it up, my man Ryan walked in. We were talking. He was like, if you didn't buy it, I would have bought it. I've only seen this book twice out in the wild. I purchased it maybe 7 years ago, my first copy from Zap Comics, and this is my second one. But this is Fantastic Four number 110, and this is the printing plate era, so everything is green. It's pretty cool, man. It is definitely a dope variant. I was showing it to my son, and he was like, I actually like this cover better than the original cover. The original cover looks kind of blah when you look at it, but this with the green, just fire. A white whale, a true variant from the Bronze Age, early 15th century. This came in the collection, and this was the focal point of why I was buying this collection. And that's Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, number 1. And this came back at 7.5. Thought it had a shot at an 8.0. I was hoping for the 8.0, but I'll take the 7.5. Either way, that's a nice VF copy of Luke Cage. VF minus, And then this one was part of another one, so I've been just staggering my CGC submissions. And I'm probably holding out now until they come up with a new slab. I've been debating it, been thinking about it. I just want to see when all this scandal settles in and the dust settles down, what's going to happen. A lot of these books you're going to be seeing on my eBay store. If you don't know, I'm going to be going live on eBay Live. So make sure that you guys are following my store and bookmarking those events. That way you'll see I'm going to bring the great deals that I always bring there. But a lot of these books will be listed in my eBay store and they're available for purchase. So if you're interested in anything there, hit me up. Take a look at my eBay store, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But books like this. Iconic Neal Adams, Batman 251, 8.0. War book all day long. And the last 3 are bangers. 2 of them, again, Main Street Comics. I'm telling you, if you're not shopping at Main Street Comics, a great shop to go to. Tell Mike I sent you. And it's also our drop-off location. So if you want to drop off any of your pressing submissions, just stop by. Let Mike know that you want to drop off some books to be pressed. And we'll fill out a form and they'll secure the books for you. I stop there usually once a week, pick up the orders. And then as we get along and we process, we'll get in touch. And we'll take the process from there. But it's a great way for people who don't want to put their books in the mail to still get their books pressed by somebody that they trust. So I bought this and we agreed on the grade. It was a 3.0. And that's Amazing Spider-Man number 14. First appearance of the Green Goblin. This one is going to be up for sale. So if you're interested, hit me up. But it is a nice. It presents well for a 3.5. It has some tanning to the back area there. And it has 2 little chips to the top. But man, this book in any grade is just a great entry book. And then, you know what? I made a mistake. I said that Marquez Wolverine was my best find of 2023. It's not. This book is. Recently bought a collection and went through it. I skimmed through it quickly. And I thought that this was a book that it wasn't. And that's this book. Spider-Man number 1. I thought it was the regular green edition. It was the platinum edition. And this came back a 9.6. Yeah, this is my best find of the year, for sure. Let me know, which one would you rather take, the platinum or the Marquez? I think everybody's going to go with the platinum. It's just too good a book. And you don't see it. First time I've ever owned this book, man. Super stoked to have this book. And then the last book is my PC book. I love this book. And again, another purchase from Main Street Comics. And I'm not just saying it, man. This guy his inventory is the best inventory I've seen in a long time. There's a lot of people in the community that go there, specifically big buyers go there. He's always getting great books. He had picked up a new collection, and I walked in as he was going through collection. I asked about this book. We agreed on a price, and I picked this up. This is a PC book. This is my 2023 PC book. Never owned this book, but we picked up an Avengers 4 first appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age, Jack Kirby goodness, and this came back a 5.5. So, man, just amazing books. I'm super blessed to be able to even have these books in my hands. Big thank you to everybody for 2023. 2024 is coming on stronger. We've got King Kong coming up. We've got Terrificon coming up. KB Comics has his comic show January 21st. So if you're in the area, take a look at that show. You're going to be able to see the first Batman movie with Michael Keaton, the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeves. There'll be comic vendors like myself and Streetside Anthony. And you're going to have cosplay contests. So it should be a lot of fun. Terrificon just signed Jim Lee. And they just named another big name. I'm drawing a blank. I apologize. Oh, Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo just got announced there. So, and Mark Waid. So that's going to be a fantastic show. Look for us there. And then my favorite local show, it just keeps growing every year, is King Kong. And that is in April, first week of April. New location, bigger location, better location. Klaus Janson is going to be there. And I believe they're still working on another guest. So stay tuned for that show. That is one of the best shows. I'll tell you how good that show is. We have people that fly in. We have one of our subscribers for this channel and one of the supporters of the comic book community, my man E-Dub. And he's flying in from Alaska. Yes, he's coming all the way from Alaska to come hang out with us. So if you're in anywhere, 5-hour drive, it's at a hotel. Just take a look at MTG Comics' Instagram page and you'll get all the information. Great show. Make sure you guys stop in, say hello, come hang out with the fellas, and until the next video, peace.